Yep, this girl needs coffee. But luckily, this yes girl is about to learn how to be a barista.
So, Claire, your mission was to learn some of those barista skills, but it's interesting you even learned the other touch
Oh, yeah.
points. And we want to hear what you brewed up.
First, I got my masterclass with Martin the Barista, aka Martin Makau from Masai Coffee. Masai Coffee is a brand of Goldrock International. They're a Kenyan-based coffee company that also has forayed into the world of tea and leather artisanal goods, but coffee is their lifeblood. You can find them in duty-free shops and cafes across East Africa's airports, and they export tons, literally, of coffee every year, sourced from Kenyan coffee farmers and even their own farms in the Rift Valley and the foothills of Mount Kilimanjaro. Martin is a trained barista and himself a barista trainer, and there's probably very little he doesn't know about coffee. You can visit their roastery in Babadogo in Nairobi for a tour or to pick up some coffee for yourself. So with Martin, when I went to visit Masai Coffee in Babadogo, we took the pure and scientific approach. So kind of the first, maybe that middle step that you were talking about, Ritesh.
Of coffee, the temperature of the water, and also the brewing time. Yes, because that one will give you the optimum extraction. Otherwise, because there is a case of extraction or under extraction, but we want optimal extraction. So when growing this kind of coffee, it's something called the brew ratio. And in our case, we're going to use 55 grams per liter. Actually, this in coffee called the oil.
55 grams per liter. That's
Yes.
the perfect coffee.
Perfect coffee. Yes. If you want, we call it because these things are set by an organization called SCA. SCA means Specialty Coffee Association. Used to be Specialty Coffee Association of America. So these are the guys who set the guidelines, the cutting points in terms of coffee education. Or now to go around these things. Actually, I think it took a lot of time because I did not come in this company. Like I said, I came here around 2015 there, but I came here as a graphic designer. I do the package designing and stuff. But it happens that my family has been in coffee for many years. So my father has been working in coffee since maybe late 80s, before I was born, and I used to see coffee in our house more than tea. So I think the love of coffee was still in me, but when I came here, I think it kind of just just showed up itself. And yes, I started with the barista, worked my way up to the roasting, up to the trainer level now. So at the moment now, I'm running also my coffee startup. I'm running my coffee startup. We call it Bean Planet Africa, and it has some investors involved there. And we have a small farm. And I think my main goal is to spread the coffee love, and also I've seen some of those in Kenya. If you are not equipped with certain skills to navigate the job market, it's not very easy. So we are still working on some things to be offering this kind of classes on pro bono basis. Yeah, if we get it, but we are working on things. Like I told you, it's a startup, and yeah, so far so good.
So you measure the aroma of coffee in intensity and pleasantness. It is very pleasant and quite intense.
Filter paper. Put filter paper. Maybe fold it opposite ways.
Where are you folding it?
So I'm folding. You see, this one is been corrugated in these different areas. So I want the essence of folding this one is to make this kind of a shape here. So it makes some kind of a lock system here when I put something inside. So this part is not permeable. It cannot release anything. So I have to use this part. So I'm folding this part to remain hidden and also to keep my filter paper in shape. Remove the taste of this paper. I don't want the taste of this paper in my coffee.
And you call this a Kalita?
Kalita, yes.
Kalita filter.
Kalita filter, yes. It's Kalita. The round one is V60. 34.
800 milliliters, not
Yes.
a drop more or
Yes.
a drop less.
Or drop less. No. It should not be above that.
Oh.
Can be less than that, depending on now how you want your coffee. Do you like very strong coffee? Do you like mild coffee? Yes.
It's on.
So step number 1, the drip rate should be very even. Don't splash too much water over the coffee. So actually we call this one, you're wetting the coffee. The first step is just wet the coffee. So how do you know if this is freshly brewed coffee? When you put water, it starts to bloom because there was air which was trapped inside. Yeah. So if you look very closely, the coffee is going up.
It's gone up, yeah.
Yes. So
That's
it
a
means
good sign.
yes, it means freshly ground coffee.
Maximum brew time 3 minutes.
Yes.
Okay, so you did 30 seconds, paused it, and then started it again.
Yes.
So after 3 minutes, you should drink it.
Yeah. Yes. After 3 minutes, coffee is done.
Wow. I'm not smelling it so much. It looks like a cake bubbling in the oven. Pleasantness. That's very pleasant. Already my second cup of coffee of the day.
Here, time up, temperature. So the same thing with you do with the baking. You have to preheat the roaster.
What do you call the art of roasting?
We call it the dark art.
What's dark arts?
You get so good doing it over time, you are not second guessing anything. You stop at the particular flavor you want immediately. Yes.
Roasting is happening. I am the bee.
So in the roasting cup, remember I said something about temperature, and again it's time. This 11 minutes at this temperature. And yes, when it's 9, it's popping. See, like small pop. 190, 11:26. Remember dry processed coffee?
Yeah.
Yes, this is dry processed coffee.
Oh, but then it can be like
But when coffee tail is absorbed gasoline from the soil,
leather, basmati rice, cucumber.
yes. You know, coffee was brought by the French missionaries.
So it took them 28 attempts to get this first coffee to
Yes.
to grow in Kenya. So
grow in Kenya,
if
yes.
at first you don't succeed, try again 28 times.
Yes, 28 times.
And you'll get coffee. Industrial area. Who knew you had a coffee farm?
Yeah, so this is the pulp. So this is what we extract. This one we make the coffee cherry jam and also the coffee liquor. Hook it here. Like that. Then drip.
That's so cool. Oh my gosh.